What's up, YouTube? So you guys, geek out with me for a second here. This started back a few weeks ago, maybe 2 months ago. I think I mentioned that I had been tested positive for the Rona. And so just like everybody else, I had to quarantine for the 2 weeks. I got real lucky. I didn't actually get like sick or anything. No fever, no chills, no sniffles, no nothing like that. In fact, the only thing that I had that gave me the inclination that I even had the Rona was that initially I had lost my sense of smell. And then, a couple days later, I ended up losing my taste. At any rate. So I was going ahead and quarantining, and immediately, like probably day 2, I got into the point where I had apparently decided that I was going to shop my way through my sickness. And so I decided to buy all these gardening books or whatever because I'm completely obsessed, right? Well, I ended up buying what? 2, 4, 6, 7 books. This book on container gardening from Edward Smith. I got this book from My Gardener because I watched so many of his videos, and I wanted to get something to pay him back. I mean, I've been watching so many of his videos, it's crazy. I got this book on the homegrown pantry. I got this book about urban gardening. I got this dehydrator book. I got this Grow Food for Free from Hugh Richards. I watch a lot of his videos too. And lastly, I wound up getting this book called Epic Tomatoes. So, the first one I read out of all these books was the Autopilot Garden from Luke Marion over at My Gardener. I love his videos. He has so much information. And then I wound up reading this book from Edward Smith, second. Honestly, the most helpful book out of all of them as far as like the way that I'm growing, because, I grow strictly in containers. Super, super helpful book. In fact, I'm going to be trying some of his ideas this coming summer. So we'll see how that works out. And then I read The Homegrown Pantry. Great book. And then I started reading this one. So first I was going through the Epic Tomatoes. So I was initially like the pictures, you guys. Just amazing. I was so intrigued by everything. And then so in the book though, he profiles a lot of, different varieties, and there's just so much information on tomatoes in this book. So I probably at this point now read it twice, cover to cover. And I ended up being like so enthralled with this book that I thought, oh, I wonder if he has a website or a blog. And really, I wanted to see if he had a YouTube channel so that I could, go on his YouTube channel and see what else I could learn from this guy. Well, he doesn't. He has a YouTube channel, but it doesn't have anything on it. But then I found that he had a blog. So I went on his blog, and I'm reading and reading and reading. There's so much information. He's one of the people who headed up the whole dwarf tomato project. So there's like tons and tons and tons of information on there about all different types of varieties and stuff on his webpage, or yeah, his website. So as I'm going through, I end up seeing that you can get a signed copy of his book. Now, yes, I already had this one, but I'm like, I'm borrowing a lot of his information. I should probably, for a donation, go ahead and get a signed copy, because, I'm just gonna geek out like that, right? That's who I am. Anyways, so I email him. You email him directly, and then you give him your name and your address, and you tell him who to make the book out to, and then you make a donation at a PayPal link that he'll send to you in an email. So I'm like all stoked, right? Well, it came in the mail. And you get both of his books. So for $25, right, you guys, I got a copy of the Epic Tomatoes book signed by him to me. I'm going to give the other copy that I have to, I'm going to mail it to my gardening pen pal. And then along with that, you get this book. So I immediately like ripped into the package. It took like, I don't know, less than a week to even get here. So I ripped into the package like a monkey on a cupcake, and I went to open the book to see what he said, but the page just kind of fell open. You know how like it just falls to a certain spot? And then there was a pack of seeds. The Amish Paste Tomato from Seed Savers Exchange. And I'm like, oh my gosh, you know, I wasn't expecting that. How great is that, right? So, and then I'm thumbing through it again. Uh-oh. Another pack of seeds. These are the Brandywine tomato. Super excited. I was not expecting to see. This information isn't on the website. They don't tell you that they're going to throw in the seeds and whatnot. So, thumbing through again, even more, and bam! Another pack of seeds. These are the mortgage lifters, which I've been wanting to try anyway. Actually, all of these I've wanted to try. I don't own any of them, so these were great, great, great. So yeah, you guys, I got 3 packs of tomato seeds included with the signed copy of the book. Well, then I pick up the other book that he has included as part of the donation deal, and boom, there's another pack of seeds. I don't even know how to say that, but they look super fun, do they not? And keep thumbing. Voila! Another pack of seeds. I mean, going through these books is like going through Russian dolls, right? And another one, and another one, and another one. So the green grape, I don't have these either, so super happy about that as well. And then boom, another pack. Pink Passion Dwarf. I definitely don't have these. I am so excited. So I got, for $25, for a $25 donation, I got 6 packs of tomato seeds, and 2 books. One signed personally by Craig LaHoyer to me. Can you believe it? Ah! Oh my gosh. So of course I'm about to go read this book again, and I mean, like, a lot of it is just like looking at the pictures. I just love this book. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. There's so much information in this book. I mean, a lot that I didn't know before. If you don't know a lot about tomatoes, there's definitely a lot going on in here. It even goes through and gives you information on different types of damage and what might be causing it, ways to fertilize, ways to use them, stories about them, how they came to be, just all kinds of just wonderful. And then he goes through, there's like I believe 300, or it might be 250 tomatoes that he like breaks down for you. I believe it was, I don't know. Oh, yeah. 250 recommended tomatoes. So I'm sure like these varieties that he's given me are probably in there. But I was just so shocked at his generosity. Wow. What a fun package to open, you guys. What? I'm speechless. I am speechless. I am so speechless. And I'm like, oh my God, I gotta get the camera. I gotta get the camera. I gotta tell them. So, yeah. I don't know. $25. I would have paid $50 for this, like, easily. Wow. Wow. Oh, man, I didn't even realize this one has a personalization in it too. I will give this a try. Thank you, Craig. If you couldn't read it, it says for real. Give this fun technique a try, Craig. You know what? I will give it a try. I absolutely will. And the personalization in the other book says, for real, wishing you healthy gardens and abundant harvests. Woo! Yeah, so that was it. I just wanted to geek out for a minute and, I don't know, tell you guys about it in case you wanted to get your hands on a personal signed copy and of both of his books. And possibly a bunch of packs of free tomatoes. If you are wondering though, these are older seeds, but I don't think that really matters. So like these, because I have some that I grew from 2013 that I saved myself. So I mean, like, they're still viable. There's no problem with these tomatoes at all. But the pink passion tomatoes were for the year 2020. The Brandywine were for the year 2017. This one, I'm not even going to try to say it. This was for the year 2017. The green grape were packed for the year 2018. The Amish paste from 2017. And the mortgage lifters from 2018. So they're like not super new seeds, but that does not matter. I mean, they're still viable. Trust me, they will still germinate and they'll be great. And I'm just so excited! Woo! All right, you guys, that's it. I'm done. I'm happy. I'm so happy. All right, I hope you guys decide to do this. And if you do, make a video. I want to see what you get. Awesome. All right, guys. Later, Gators.